Hi guys, this is Krish the Urban Naxal, and today I'm going to talk to you about tunnel vision and how developing tunnel vision spoils your chances of making the right real estate decision. In fact, it spoils your chances of making the right decision about anything in life. But let's talk about real estate. What is tunnel vision? Tunnel vision means a narrowing of the field of your vision. So, you are able to see everything, even things that are on the side of your head. So, typically you have about 160, 170 degrees vision, right? I can vaguely see my hands here, okay? This is normal vision. But in specific situations, our vision narrows and we are only able to see a small part of what is around us. And it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So this is called the reduction of the field of vision. Now you must have seen horses. They do this, they put blinkers on the horses so that the horses can only look forward, they can't look to the side, they can't see what's going on the side. And they reduce the field of vision of the horse. In the same way, builders put blinkers on you and reduce your field of vision. They make you see only their project. They want you to see only their project, their inventory, their offers, the urgency of buying on the same day. The small picture, they want you to focus on the small picture, which is that decision which must be made according to their timeline. The decision to purchase, this is what they want you to see, and they want to turn it into your whole world. So they put a blinker on you and narrow your field of vision until you are doing this and you're looking only at that little thing, which is what they want you to see. And what they want you to see and what they want you to experience at that point of time in the sales office particularly is, should I swipe my card? Should I swipe my token? Should I take this flat? Should I book this flat? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And then they push you in the direction of yes, yes. Now, they make it look as if you have only two choices in life. Either swipe the token, book that flat, or your entire life is meaningless. Your entire life is ruined. You have no further purpose in your life if you spoil that one decision-making moment. This is how they want to make you feel. And then what they do is, they have this Mela type environment in their sales office where you got like 50 couples, 70 couples sitting at tables with the closing manager. Closing manager, they're sitting in front of what they call a closing manager. Now what the closing manager does, the very fact that you are accepting to sit in front of a guy who calls himself closing manager, you already developed a dangerous amount of tunnel vision. Because you are thinking of closing the deal. Why would you be thinking of closing the deal if you have not considered all the other options that you have? So, the whole perception that has been created when you are sitting there is very limited inventory left, there are only 5 flats left, only 5 good flats left, all the other good flats are gone, your last chance of happiness is going. Now there is one couple, Mr. and Mrs. Sharma have booked one more flat, now there are only 4 flats left, going, your last chance of happiness has been reduced. Now there are only 4 flats left. So go take one before it all goes away. This is your mindset, and you and your wife are sitting there. And there are various cues that are being thrown at you. And you're like, boss, if I don't book one of these flats, I'm going to be a loser in life. I have lost. आज के दिन मैं हार के जाऊंगा. I will lose my self-esteem. I will lose my respect in my wife's eyes. So, and in my own eyes, so I am basically going to be a loser. अरे यार, मैं तो जिंदगी भर लूजर रहा हूं, अब भी जाके लूजर बनना है क्या? This is the kind of mindset that is induced. Now that is almost a hypnosis. How does this hypnosis start? Let me point out a few of the ways where how the sales office guys, and not just the sales office guys, the others also, before the sales office, the pre-sales guys, the telecallers, how they induce tunnel vision and how you get tunnel vision automatically. Typically what happens is, you've gone on the internet, you are searching for properties, you look around and there are, let us say, 4 or 5 good properties, and then you say, okay, now I am looking in and around Kanjur Marg, so let me see in and around Kanjur Marg how many properties are there. Oh, there is this Runwal property, and then you go to that website, and in their website there will be a button which says download brochure. Now if they want to give you information, then you should be getting that information if you click on that button called download brochure. But do they want to give you information? No. What they are doing is they are inducing tunnel vision already. So you click on download brochure, and what happens is they say leave your phone number and other details, email ID, your full name, and so on and so forth. Sometimes they will make you not just fill up one or two details, they will make you fill up an entire form before you get a brochure. Now, if you get a brochure, what are you getting? What you are getting is some beautiful pictures which does not depict reality, which is not the reality, which is an artist's vision for the most part. Even if they are actual photos, they are touched up photos, or they are photos taken with wide angle lenses to make the place look bigger than it really is. So what you're getting is a dream. That's what you're getting when you get a brochure. Now, but in exchange for the brochure, you have given them your personal details. You have written down, I want 2 BHK of so and so size. You may have written down, this is my budget, I have 1.5 CR budget. You may have written down other things also. So you will have put in a bunch of details, and then they are rewarding you with a brochure. You may also see another little window jumping up and down like a pop-up window. It will be saying, hi, I'm Anil, can I help you? It's a chat window, and you can contact someone who is waiting to help you. So then you will go there, and you have again done some action which closes your own options. In your mind, nowhere else. In your mind, you are buying in. See, these websites are created specifically to to make a psychological impact on you. They are not just offering you information. These websites are impacting you psychologically. So then you get called. You may call, you will either get the call the next morning, or if you chat with this guy who's the window popping up and down, you may even talk at some odd hour, like 2 in the morning. One way or another, you talk to that guy. Now, what they are going to stress is that it was your action. You inquired, your action. They didn't do anything, you did something. Now you have to be consistent with what you are doing. So they are going to say, hello sir, you made an inquiry. Sir, are you interested in this project? Yes, naturally, because that's why you clicked on the screen. That's why you say you fed in your information, you are interested. Then they are going to say, okay sir, when can you come for a site visit? Because a site visit is where they can go in for the kill. Okay. Now, if you are going to the site visit, first of all, they call it a site visit. It is a lie. Let's be very clear about it. For most part, most of the builders, site visit is a lie. You are going to their sales office. You are not going to see the site. But you are fooling yourself in your brain. You are saying, oh, I'm going for a site visit. You are confusing yourself. You are not going to the site. You are going to their sales office where they have a show flat. Now, again, you think show flat. That is also a lie. A show flat should be showing the thing that you are setting out to buy, which is the flat, an empty flat with spaces. A show flat is not an empty flat. A show flat is a fully done up, fully made up flat with a bedroom and a sitting room, and everything looks very attractive. It creates a dream. It puts you into a dream mentality. It induces a dream, a good dream. You are like, oh, I want to live here. Oh, I want to sit on this bed, but I can't. Oh, this is so nice. I want to hang my clothes in this wardrobe. This is the feeling that it induces in you. You are again being led into a trap. So if you think you are going for a site visit, please be clear, most of the time it is not a site visit. What are you going into? I'll tell you what you're going into. You're going into a trap. It is a trap. Why am I calling it a trap? The situation is something like this, my friends. The situation is, it is like a bunch of hunters, like 20, 30 hunters, highly organized team, ready with their tools to make you swipe the token. You are the animals coming in. They are attracting you there. You say you are interested. You have already fallen. Your vision has reduced this much. You went to the site office, what they called the site office. Your vision reduced that much now. Then they say, sir, we will show you the show flat. You went into a dreamlike state. You bought their bullshit. Your vision reduced that much. They showed you brochures and they told you there is this, there is that, there is a metro station here, there is a smart city there. All of that is constricting your vision now. What you are thinking is, this is the whole world. This is my world. I want to live in this world. They are constricting the vision. But there is more. Then they start selling you bullshit. The guy who comes and sits in front of you says, hello sir, hello ma'am, how can I help you? That guy starts talking bullshit. He says things like, ma'am, we delivered 1 million square feet last month or last year or whatever. Ma'am, we have 20,000 happy customers. Ma'am, we have already booked 8 towers in this project. Only this is the last tower, ma'am. Ma'am, we have very limited inventory. We have already sold 3,000 flats in this township and we only have last 100, ma'am, or 50. They will reduce the number of inventory. Now, they will make you further reduce the inventory. How? Ma'am, are you okay with delivery in 2025? If you said yes, and I'm going to have a talk with you on why it is extremely foolish to say yes to a delivery in 2025. And they will show you another delivery, another project which may be delivered, they say, in 2022. Now they've already created an invisible choice barrier. So you are cut. You are reducing your choices. You are yourself zooming in. They are making you zoom in. Cut. Those with cameras will know that, if you have a telephoto lens, you zoom into stuff, but your field of vision narrows. Those who ride motorcycles also know this phenomenon. If you're riding slow, you can look around, you can look right, look left. Everything is fine. But the faster you go, your freedom to look right, you can't do this, you can't do that because you'll crash. So you have to your eyes will dart from side to side. You're getting some peripheral vision, but that also is reducing. And as you go faster and faster, your tunnel vision becomes like this. You can only look here. If you look anywhere here, you are in danger and you probably won't want to look there. But you know what? When you look only this much, when your tunnel vision has reduced to this, you are in danger of any vehicle which is coming from that side and will hit you and you won't even see it because you dare not look there. That is the thing with tunnel vision. So how did they induce this tunnel vision? I'll tell you one more thing. I'm going to go back to the telecaller. The telecaller says, ma'am, when are you free to visit? So you say, I'll see about next month. I'll come next month because my husband is coming back from Singapore. and they say, ma'am, can you come this Sunday? Now, you already said you're coming next month. They're making you override your own sense of no. They are turning your no into a yes. They will say, ma'am, can you come this Sunday? Why? Because, ma'am, we are having our launch this Sunday. Now, you should say, boss, whether you're having a launch or not this Sunday doesn't matter to me. I'm coming next month. But you won't do that. Many people will say, oh, it is a launch, is it? Now, what is a launch? What is a launch? They have these phrases where they rename, they'll rename the same project as something else and launch it. You know that? A Nirmal Lifestyle project is launched as a Shapurji Palonji project. They will say this is codename Brilliancy, codename Splendor Dreams, and they launch these so-called projects, but it is not a launch. It is a bullshit party. It's a bullshit party here where they are going to feed you lots of bullshit. So they call it a launch. And if you say, oh, I was planning to come next month, but I will come this Sunday, because you are having a launch event, you are already a fool. So you have already bought into their bullshit. Okay, now your tunnel vision already narrowed. Why is their launch important? It's not important. What is important is you want to buy a house and you want to go where you want to go, when you want to go. That is important. No. Then when they say, sir, I will send you pick up and drop off. No, it sounds like a great thing, free pick up and drop off. But provided you keep your mind clear that you are not obligated by them, most people feel obligated. If you're given a pickup and the Ola trip costs 400 rupees, when you go to the sales office, your tendency to swipe your card increases a lot, because you will feel very guilty if you say no thanks and then you go out there and then you say, okay, give me my drop off. You're going to feel very guilty because you're like, I cheated them. No, you did not cheat them. They offered you pick up and drop off. That is their marketing budget. You did not cheat anybody, but people feel obligated. People are decent, so they feel obligated. They say, oh, I took a pickup, now I should swipe. Bad mistake. Don't even think that way. Not for a moment should you feel obligated. But that is again tunnel vision. I'll give you pick up and drop off. Sometimes, and this has happened to me, I don't want to go to their sales office today afternoon, but I've been getting calls. Sir, come to our sales office today afternoon. And you know what? This actually worked with me. A guy lands up downstairs. I get a call from my society's intercom. Sir, Mr. So-and-so आके wait कर रहे हैं आपके लिए. ओमकार से हैं. अरे, I told that guy I don't want to come today afternoon. Then that guy will come on the line. Sir, hi, this is Ankush Gupta. I am speaking from Omkar. Boss, I did not want to go. Sir, मैं गाड़ी लेके आ गया हूँ, sir. And you know what? Like a fool, I went. Even I can be pressurized. Now, if I am pressurized and then when I go there, I am succumbing to pressure more and more and more. So my tunnel vision is closing and closing and closing and closing. And then when I leave, they want you to feel that your success means swiping a token. So you know what they'll do? They'll give they'll start negotiating and then they will give it to you, sir. You wanted 5 lakh rupees reduction, we gave you 5 lakh rupees reduction. I spoke to my higher ups, I spoke to my chairman, and I'm giving you 5 lakh rupees reduction. And when that happens, they're like, okay sir, come and swipe the token. Ab kahan bhagoge? So what happens is, oh my gosh, I was just talking. I was just chatting with them. But I got what I wanted, or what I said I wanted. I didn't really want to swipe. I didn't want to commit. I said, give me a 5 lakh reduction, thinking that they will not give it to me. But they gave it to me. Actually, they will take it back also. They will call it 5 lakh reduction. And after I have swiped, then the numbers will start changing. Then they will say, sir, this is extra, that is extra, the other thing is extra, sir. Maintenance is extra. Legal charges are extra. Society registration charges are extra. All these things will later on happen and you have already swiped your card. So what they do is they make you feel it is your victory, it's your success, come and take it. You won the prize, now come and take your prize. Now what has happened is they have closed your tunnel like this. You are looking at it through a keyhole and you are saying, am I going to leave my success and go back home? I'm such a bloody loser. And you'll say, no, I'll go back. And sometimes they'll say, you are standing outside the office and they'll say, sir, please come back into the office. And you come back into the office and you feel you have won. You feel you are going to go home and tell your wife, you know what, I made them reduce 5 lakhs. You're a bloody idiot. Don't do it. There is a lot more to be said about tunnel vision and bullshit. I will explain more to you. I am your friend, Krish the Urban Naxal. And Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan.